Good morning, Luke. I wanted to ask you kind of about the third quarter issues that you guys have had in the first two matchups against the Clippers and get your point of view from what you saw. I know turnovers have been an issue for you guys, but that really wasn't the case in the third quarters.
Yeah, we played good halves, and we talk a lot about it throughout the season, whether it's the Clippers or anyone else. The way to have success is to be consistent in what we do, and those third quarters. Part of it is the Clippers are maybe the best team in the NBA, and when Kawhi Leonard and Paul George come out and they're playing like that, and you send two people at them and then they lead the NBA in three-point shooting with all their role players. There's, part of it is just giving them the credit that they deserve as being a great team. And then part of it for us is we have to know that, and we have to find a way to play better, to find a way to maintain that same type of effort that we were giving in the first two quarters. So we're aware of it. And our team, like I said, has continued to get better. So, hopefully that's not the case again tonight.
James Hale.
Yeah, Luke, is this sort of a measuring stick to see how far you guys have come since the last time you played these guys?
No, I don't think so. I think to me, we've come a long way since last time we played them, no matter how today goes. I expect us to come out and play well today, but I'm not looking at today's game as that measuring stick. Paul George and Pat Bev are out from what I've been told. Not that makes this any easier. Kawhi Leonard is having, just like Jokic is having an MVP type of season right now. And they got a bunch of really solid vets, and it's going to be a tough game. We're coming off of back-to-back with less than 24 hours. And so I don't think this one game, James, is the measuring stick as much as how just how our team has been playing as a whole in general over the last 10 games.
Hey Luke, good seeing you. I know you haven't been in town that long, but obviously you were in LA previously before. I'm wondering, this is like a home for you. What's it like compared to normal trips coming back to LA this year? How like restrictive is it? Have you been able to, I guess you can't see family. How different is your routine when you come to LA on a normal trip?
Yeah, it's definitely strange. It doesn't feel like coming back to LA from the standpoint of you can't see anyone. The only time you can leave the hotel is to get a little exercise and go on a walk. So whether you're wherever you're traveling this year, there's little differences, but it might as well be the same, because what you're mainly doing is sitting in your hotel the entire time. So it's one of the challenges from just a mental aspect that this season has, that no other season has ever had before. But it's like I've said the whole time, we gotta be open-minded to everything and keep a positive attitude and just keep going.
Law Murray.
Hey, good morning, Luke. Last year, you guys were bottom 5 in free throw rate, and this year y'all are top 5. And looking at a player who's taken a really significant leap in that category is Harrison Barnes in his 9th season, and especially considering you coached him before in Golden State. How does a player just make that jump to being a guy who doesn't get to the line that often, relatively speaking, to how much he's using in offense, to this year, the kind of year where Harrison's like being really forceful in terms of getting to the line consistently, more than a month into the season now?
Yeah, he's been great, and we talked about that being one of our themes going into this season, as far as who we want to be as a group, and we want to live in attack mode, and we feel like with some of the players we have, De'Aaron Fox, Harrison, being two of the main ones, we want to look to put pressure on the rim as often as we can. And I think Harrison, as he just continues to grow and become a better player, has really, it just clicked for him as far as what we're trying to get done and how we want to play. And that's, we want him shooting as many threes as he can a night, and we want him attacking that paint. And he's doing a nice combination of reading what's open to him. And then, he's the one guy on our team that will throw some isolation plays that, because of his ability to get to the line and his ability to score in the post. So he's having a heck of a year for us, and it's great to see.
Jason Anderson.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm good, although there's a countdown saying my TV's going to turn off in 5 seconds. So if I
man,
that's not me hanging up on you.
Okay. Well, we'll see how far we get then. I just wanted to ask you about injuries, short turnaround. Is anybody?
You guys know how I can turn this back on?
Hang on, Jason.
You guys telling secrets? What's going on over there, Luke?
I love it. This guy just came in. We got leagues going on.
It's crazy, man.